In what country did the first Starbucks open outside of North America? The answer is Japan. What does CODA stand for? The answer is Child of Deaf Adults. In a website browser address bar, what does www stand for? The answer is World Wide Web. Where were the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, and the Bill of Rights stored during World War II? The answer is Fort Knox. What is the tiny piece at the end of a shoelace called? The answer is an aglet. Which company's slogan is "You're in good hands"? The answer is Allstate. Who was the first televised president? The answer is Franklin D. Roosevelt. Pocahontas was baptized and given what English name? The answer is Rebecca. Originally, Amazon only sold what kind of product? The answer is books. In 2009, what became the first Morse code character to be added since 1-2? The answer is the @ symbol. Who painted the Mona Lisa? The answer is Leonardo da Vinci. Who was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize? The answer is Marie Curie in 1903. Which kind of bulbs were once exchanged as a form of currency? The answer is tulips. What was the original purpose of the tiny pocket in jeans? The answer is to store pocket watches. What does SPF and sunscreen stand for? The answer is sun protection factor. Chrome, Safari, Firefox, and Explorer are different types of what? The answer is web browsers. In what year was the internet open to the public? The answer is 1993. Who is often credited with creating the world's first car? The answer is Carl Benz. Demolition of the Berlin Wall separating East and West Germany began in what year? The answer is 1989. Who was the first woman pilot to fly solo across the Atlantic? The answer is Amelia Earhart. When did Facebook first launch? The answer is 2004. Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll were the first words spoken on what cable channel that launched at 12:01 a.m. on August 1st, 1981? The answer is MTV. A 401(k) is a type of tax-advantaged defined contribution account designed to help you save for what withdrawal from working life. The answer is retirement. What is the last name of the business tycoon behind the Num5 perfume? The answer is Chanel. Some of our favorite collective nouns for animals include a congregation of alligators, a business of ferrets, an ostentation of peacocks, and a gaggle of what other fowl? The answer is geese. The digital yuan is giving Alipay a run for its money as the largest mobile payment network based in what country? The answer is China. What food manufacturing company headquartered in Battle Creek, Michigan, uses several animal mascots to sell its cereals, such as Newton the Owl, Tony the Tiger, and a rooster named Cornelius? The answer is the Kellogg Company, or Kellogg's. In the insurance business, what is the name of a person whose job it is to analyze statistics to calculate risks and price premiums accordingly? The answer is actuary. An important ratio that helps home buyers determine how much house they can afford, DTI, stands for what in real estate parlance? The answer is debt to income. In the Catholic Church, the Bishop of Rome is a title more commonly known as what? The answer is Pope. Known mainly for spreading a specific type of food, what Massachusetts-born 19th century man was also fond of spreading religion throughout the country on his journeys? The answer is Johnny Appleseed. From 1944 to 1945, the Germans increased their troops surrounding the Ardennes forest for what World War II battle and major counteroffensive? It gets its name from the rounded swelling of German troops in the region. The answer is the Battle of the Bulge. Michael Joseph Blassie, who died in the Vietnam War, was identified through DNA testing in 1998 and was reinterred after having been buried in what specific location for the previous 26 years? The answer is the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. In which city did the famous film Lady Bird take place? The answer is Sacramento, California. Who provided the voice of Groot in the Guardians of the Galaxy movies? The answer is Vin Diesel. Who directed the ultimate Marvel movie Avengers Endgame? The answer is Joe and Anthony Russo. Which is the highest-grossing R-rated film in North America? The answer is The Passion of the Christ. In which city is Studio 54 located? The answer is New York. In the horror film Alien, what was the name of the spaceship? The answer is USCSS Nostromo. This singer is famously called the Material Girl. The answer is Madonna. Which famous pop band was called Kara's Flowers up until 2001? The answer is Maroon 5. What was the coffee shop named in the hit TV show Friends? The answer is Central Perk. How old was Rose in the Titanic movie when she was recounting her story? The answer is 100 years old. What was the first Disney animated feature movie that was not based on an already existing story? The answer is The Lion King. How many Harry Potter books and movies are there? Hint, they are not the same number. The answer is 7 books and 8 movies.